Good morning, team. We have a VIP guest arriving today in the presidential suite, room 701. Our goal is perfection. The check-in is scheduled at 12 p.m. So we'll need to finish by 11 a.m. just so we can get that extra time in there so we wouldn't run into any issues. Vickery, you're on cleaning and sanitation. Focus on the bed, the bathroom, and high-touch surfaces, and use hypoallergenic products so that we don't have any issue with allergy with our guests.
Yes, Miss Lewis. I'll make certain that everything is spotless and fully sanitized.
Great. And LaShonda, once Vickery clears the section, you will just start your inspection for quality and make sure the details are met with the VIP standards that our hotel have.
All right, got it. I will check everything for you.
Awesome. And Pamela, you're our communication link. Keep the front desk and management updated on our progress and inform us immediately if there's any change in the schedule.
On it, Miss Lewis, I will update them regularly.
Great. And our timing is between 8 and 8:30. So since our briefing is now from 8:30 to 3:30, you should be finished up with the cleaning. And from 9:30 to 15, you should do the room checkup. LaShonda, you should be starting your inspection by 10:45 so that we can have everything done for 11.
All right, sure. I have my inspector checklist, so yes.
Awesome. You can go and have your rooms finished.
All right, Miss Lewis.
You should check in with front desk so that we are on schedule.
Speaking here, I'm just going to see how plans are coming for the guests this evening. Okay, great. Miss Lewis, from this, they say everything is coming along as planned, as scheduled.
Awesome. That's good news. So I'm just going to check in with housekeeping to see if they're on task as well. I'm going to be sending Miss Vickery a message via our WhatsApp group. Okay, Miss Vickery just confirmed that she's right on schedule. She's almost finished with the cleaning before timings, which is great. So we're on schedule.
Okay, thank you for your update, Miss Lewis. Hi, Miss Lewis. So I've checked in with Miss Vickery, and I can confirm that everything is spotless. Bathroom is intact. The bedroom, we also put it into the bed and everything. So yes.
That's great. Miss Pilo, you should update from this to tell them that we're ready and it's only 10 right now. So we're 2 hours before the time, 1 hour before the time that we set.
All right, that's all for me.
Yes, thank you very much for the update.
You're welcome.
Yes, Miss Lewis, just notifying you. I finished with the room to a level there. You can come and have a look. I use high quality linens to the windows. I polish the furniture a bit. And I use a lovely fragrance to spray around the room to enhance. So as the
That was
guests,
the anti-allergy.
Yes.
Great,
So
that's great.
I also put on the AC, the air conditioner, check it out. And I check the lighting in both outside and in the bathroom areas. I check those stuff.
Awesome. So we already notified from this and they're going to be carrying up the tray that we planned ahead, the complimentary tray. So everything is set. Thank you very much for the update, and we always work great as a team.
You're welcome, Miss Lewis.
Additional. You know the task that you have now, so continue on. So contact them and you're going to get it.
So you would need to
Miss Phil here. Oh wow. Okay, then no problem. 2 guests you say will arrive. So in all we're catering for 3 of them. Okay, I will inform Miss Lewis and we will get that started. Thank you for that information. Okay, Miss Lewis. The receptionist has just called. They said the VIP guests will be arriving with 2 extra guests. 2 additional guests. Yes. Did they specify if you wanted to stay in the same room or separate rooms? She wasn't clear about that, but she said we are waiting for 2 additional guests. Okay, so since it is our most frequent guests, we're going to have them stay in the same capacity of room. So I'm just going to send our inspector a message and the housekeeping to have them come so we can have a little briefing and see if we have any rooms available at this time. Okay, so I sent a message to our inspector Lashonda and housekeeping Victory. They said they'll be here shortly.
Hi, Miss Lewis.
Yes, Miss Lewis. Hi. So yes, I did send a message for your immediate attention. So our guests that we set up the room for, they're arriving with 2 additional guests as well. We would like to have 702 and 703 set up. I'm not sure if anyone was occupying those 2 rooms.
Yes, 703 is for us. It's reserved. Somebody said so. The only available one that we have is 710 and 711, but 710 only have 1 bed inside here.
Okay, so it's only 3 guests, so we're going to let our customers stay in our guests stay in the room that we set up for them, and we're going to take out the 702 and, oh, you said the 710 and 11. Alright, so we're going to have that set up for the guests. So they're already here and they're at checkout. I'm sure that reception already offered them a complimentary drink. So if you can get it set in 10 minutes time, it'll be great. Are you capable of doing that?
Yes, Miss Lewis. I will go ahead. I will add some additional toiletries and bath towels and sanitize the room quickly.
And I will make sure I double check and see that everything is in order.
Is there anything I can do to assist so we can get this done faster?
Yes, Miss Lewis, that would be perfect.
Miss Lewis, I'm hold on assistant. Okay, I'll executing the task. Awesome, I'll keep them updated at the front.
Okay.
Hi, reception. This is Selena. Yes, so we got room 10 and 11 available, and we're going to have it set up, and we're going to just match the standards with the room since this is our frequent guests, and they always optionate for this room of the standard. Okay, offer them refreshments. That's great. So they should be having the room ready in less than 10 minutes. All right, awesome, great, thank you. Okay, so I call this meeting here because recent activity, I heard that I'll have a report stating that the 2 of you are having a disagreement and it was very low. Can you shed some light into that for me so that I can have an understanding of the issue?
Yes, Miss Lewis. I know that you told us that you're going to get this unit in the next 10 minutes. So I was explaining to Ms. Vicky that since that there have to be additional 2 guests to get some, like for instance, for the bed, I told her the sheet need to change. But no, she telling me, leave it. But then it I was saying, and you remember these are our guests that we just normally think, but you can't give the guests this sheet with a stain. So there's a reason why.
I really do appreciate your concern about the stain on the bed, and I understand your frustration. Ms. Vickery, can I hear your side?
Well, Miss Lewis, first of all, I didn't realize I was on the top of my voice and the guests or customers could have heard. But we just had a little disagreement about the bed sheets. But so far it clarified, and they have a fresh seat on the bed, because the sheet that was in the closet that we brought over to the room, I didn't realize it wasn't king size to fit on the bed. So I was explaining to her to leave it till I go and get fresh ones. But then we had a short disagreement there for a second. But it's okay now, everything is ironed out, the bed is okay, and the room is ready for the
Okay,
guests.
so you did not initially or intentionally leave the stain on there
No,
because you
Miss
had to
Lewis,
replace.
I know, yes, of course. I know that we have the guests and they have to get clean sheets and so forth for them.
Yes. So, LaShonda, you understand what Ms. was saying there. So when we have disagreement, we always have to behave in a professional manner. This is a hotel of high class, so we cannot have guests hearing our quarrels over simple things that can just be done. So what do you think, LaShonda, you could have done differently to avoid the argument that you had with fifth grade?
Well, to be honest, Ms. Lewis, I was working on the question, so that was one of the reason why I brought it out there. But next time I will listen and no problem about that.
Okay, thank you very much. And Ms. Bakery, you have to control your anger when you're at work. Because you were yelling, it was causing a disruption, and we don't need tarnish on our hotel name.
Yes, Miss
This
Lewis.
hotel is of high class, you're expensive because we give out expensive stuff. We give out quality. And being an hotel where our staff is not agreeing on something, that's not our image.
Yes, Miss Lewis. That will happen.
Thank you. This is a question to each of you, and you will answer one at a time. How do you ensure communication with your colleagues and managers is effective? Miss Hilo, you can go first. How do you ensure your communication with your colleagues and managers is effective?
By being polite, and if something has happened, share it with my colleagues. Do not keep it to myself. Information, I respond to the manager directly. I'm not sending message, so they will receive the right information.
Thank you, Ms. Vickery.
Is by doing follow-ups and communicating with each other, whether it's a bad idea or something important, just share ideas, share follow-up, communicate, follow protocol, and try to be prompt with situations.
Ms. Selena.
To maintain effective communication through management system.
Communication with colleagues and manager. How do you ensure it's effective?
Effective. Okay, so I feel that the effective communication will be always addressing issue, and when there is something going on, I think that everyone should be notified and notified through proper chain of command as well, because we don't want any disruption in the communication. And yeah, that's all I have.
All right, Ms. Oshana.
Well, for me, I would say in terms of communication, effective communication is something that's bothering you. So you reach out and let them know what it is bothering you. And pertaining to your teammates as well, you maintain a good relationship with them, so it will come across any issue. So you're able to communicate in a more better way, and if they have any issues, you listen, and then you can be able to solve it.
Thank you. All right, so this question is for Selena. How do you ensure that your staff is sufficiently informed about the organization's plans